Have you ever gone through a breakup that just hurt way more than you thought it should? I mean, even if you knew the relationship had to end, the pain can be this confusing, overwhelming, almost physical thing. Well, it turns out there's a really powerful neurological reason for that, and we're going to get right into what's actually happening inside your brain. And if this sounds familiar, you are definitely not alone. It's the perfect way to put it, right? It's this total paradox where your logical mind knows, yeah, this was the right call, but your body, your heart, your whole being just feels completely shattered. It's a disconnect that can honestly make you feel like you're losing your mind. So this is the big question we're going to tackle. Why does ending a relationship feel so devastatingly painful? The answer has nothing to do with being weak or dramatic or not getting over it fast enough. It has everything to do with how your brain is wired for basic survival. Okay, let's start with the most crucial piece of the puzzle. To your brain, a breakup isn't just a sad social event. It registers the sudden loss of that deep connection as a genuine threat to your survival, a real, honest-to-goodness emergency. This is where it gets really interesting. On the surface, we think, okay, I'm sad this relationship is over. But deep down, on a primal neurological level, your brain is sounding all the alarms. It's basically screaming, warning, core support system has been compromised. Our stability is gone. And why such an extreme reaction? Well, it's because when we form a deep romantic bond, that person gets woven into the most ancient parts of our nervous system. We're talking about the very systems that manage our fundamental sense of safety, that give us a feeling of predictability in the world, and that help us regulate our own emotions. So let's be really clear about this. If you feel empty, chaotic, or just totally out of control after a breakup, it is not a personal failing. It's a biological response. It's your nervous system in full-blown crisis mode, reacting to the sudden absence of the person who helped keep it balanced. Now, let's talk about why this feels so much like physical pain and even addiction withdrawal. A really helpful way to think about it is to see your partner as an anchor. And when that anchor is suddenly yanked away, you're not just sad. You are completely adrift in a stormy sea. And this internal anchor idea is a really big deal. This person doesn't just keep you company, they help structure your daily routines, your hopes for the future, and even your basic sense of who you are. So when they're gone, all of that architecture just collapses. And get this, there is hard science to back this feeling up. Using fMRI scans, neuroscientists have actually seen that when someone is experiencing the pain of a breakup, the parts of their brain that light up are the exact same regions that activate when you experience physical pain. You know, like spilling hot coffee on your hand. Let that sink in for a second. Your brain doesn't really draw a clear line between a broken heart and a broken arm. The signal it's getting is the same. The emotional agony you feel from a breakup registers neurologically as real, legitimate pain. It is pain. And that explains so much, doesn't it? It's why we're so tempted to text an ex or go back to a relationship that we know is bad for us. The brain is so desperate to escape that terrifying, empty void that even the familiar pain of a bad situation can feel safer than the unknown. Okay, so beyond the neurological pain and the withdrawal, there's another layer to this that's just as profound. A breakup doesn't just break your heart. It can trigger a full-on identity crisis because the story you've been telling yourself about your own life has suddenly been erased. We don't even realize it's happening, but our relationships are constantly working in the background, providing this quiet framework that answers some of the most fundamental human questions we have. For one, it answers the question, who am I to someone? Well, you're a partner, you're a confidant, you're the person they call first. It also answers, where is my life going? It was going towards a shared future, towards common goals, building something together. And maybe the deepest one of all, it answers, who witnesses my existence? You have someone who sees you every day, who knows the little details of your life. You are seen. And then, literally overnight, all of those answers are just gone. The entire story you had about yourself and your place in the world gets ripped away and you're left just floating, completely disoriented. Who are you now? Where are you headed? And this is exactly why we obsess. That endless loop of replaying memories, imagining what if, and even making the past seem better than it was, that's not you being stuck. That's your brain working overtime, desperately trying to stitch together a new story that makes sense out of the chaos. So, knowing all this,
The raw neurological pain, the withdrawal, the absolute identity crisis. What's the actual path forward? How does the healing actually begin?
Well, first, it's about shifting the goal. Real healing isn't a race to get over it. The real work is about slowly and patiently rebuilding that sense of stability from the inside out. It's about learning how to become your own anchor.
So, what can you do, right now? It really starts with two massive mental shifts. First, you have to truly accept that what you're feeling is a valid biological response. It is not a character flaw. And second, because of that, you have to consciously let go of any shame you feel for hurting so much.
And that's the ultimate takeaway here. Knowing the science isn't a magic wand that makes the hurt disappear. But what it can do is remove the layer of shame and self-blame we pile on top of it. And honestly, letting go of that shame is the real first step to finding your footing again.